Hi, I'm Emily and welcome to the park. Now, don't forget, if you like this video, give it the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So, it's never too late to work on our strength, and one of the best ways that we can do that is to lift weights and work on building our muscle mass. So, I recommend, if you haven't worked with weights before, wrap around wrist weights so you can keep those fingers stress-free and stress-free with the arms, so you don't grip weights that are too heavy or even just slightly heavier to lift by gripping through the hands, through the wrists and up into the neck and giving you a headache. Let's not do that. Let's have nice and free arms, and you're going to start off nice and gently by just marching on the spot. Now just remember that you can do all these exercises without weights. If you don't have them, or if you want to make it nice and simple, you can grab a couple of cans from your food cupboard and just gently hold on to those to add a little bit of extra weight on the end of the arm. Okay, so we're just going to start off by gently letting those arms hang nice and heavy and just try to warm up through that arm by softening the knees together and rotating in the shoulders, just waking up nice and gently 4 times, rotating backwards, in breath and out breath, reaching across the chest, open up those elbows, and then see if you can really push up and open with that extra weight on. Breath in and breath out 4 times, breath in and breath out, and let that stretch across the chest. Take those arms gently down to the hip line, getting ready for our first exercise, softening those knees. Breath in and breath out. We're going to raise, leading with the elbows, keeping the shoulders down and long necks, and feel that upper arm working. Here we go. We're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 and 3. Keep breathing. 2. I can feel it already. Actually, reaching forwards. Again, keep the shoulders down. It's really important keeping those shoulders down and long necks, and feeling the arm working right from the top near the shoulder. We go for 5 and 6 and 7. Not sure I've got that count right, but we're going out again for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and front again for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going for 4. We go 4, 3, 2, and 1 to the front. 4, 3, 2, and 1 to the side for 2. 2s to the front. 2, 2s again. 2. I can feel that working. 2. Shoulders down. We go singles. 1 and 1, and keep it going to 8. That's 3 and 4 and 5. Keep breathing. And 6, leading with the elbow. 7 and 8. Now don't let them go down. Hold it there. Soften those knees and push through the heels of those hands. We're working those arms, so we have to keep going. Little circles, and a 2 and a 3. Nice and gentle to begin with. 2, get going. It's going to get harder. You go bigger. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Go small again, but forwards. And 2 and 3 and 4, and breathe for 6 and 7. Go big. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I can really feel. Squeeze those shoulder blades down and back. Get that full circle at the side of the body. We go again. Little bit quicker with the arms. Reaching back. We go for 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We go really big. 2, 3, 4. Pull up. 5, 6, 7. Get ready to go forwards a little faster. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5. We did half count, so I'm going to do another 8. You're not going to get away with it. For 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6. Get ready to go big. It goes up and over. 2, 3. You must reach as far behind as you come in front. 6 and 7 and 8, and swing it down and lift. Just release just a little bit. Give yourself a little bit of a break, and then let those arms gently come down to the side of the hip line, to the thigh, because we're going to reach across and open into that coat hanger feeling, leading with the elbows. We go 1 and 2. Keep the shoulders down as much as possible. Notice I'm crossing a different arm in front each time, working that upper arm. 5 and 6 and 7. Hold it up on 8. Tick tock. 1. I promise your arms are going to work out doing this. For 5 and 6, soft knees, remember, taking the pressure off the lower spine, and 8, hold one arm still, circle 1 from the elbow, 3, working all around that upper arm and into the shoulder for 7 and 8, leave it out, other arm goes, and 2 and 3, shoulders down for 5. Isolating parts of the body is really quite tricky, so really focus on keeping that elbow at the same height as the shoulder. It goes out, first arm goes inward instead of out, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, hold it down on 8, other arm in, and 2 and 3. Now remember, if you need a break at any point, you can, and come joining back in. Here we go. We're going to rotate those arms upwards, getting that right angle, reaching to the ceiling. Now don't tuck and arch the back, tuck the tailbone under so you keep strong tummy muscles, and you're gently trying to rotate in the shoulder to pulse the backs of the hands backwards. Imagine you're pushing an imaginary wall behind, really feeling that, working that upper arm and into those shoulders, or those little rotator cuff muscles around that shoulder for at least 16. That's another 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Rotate down and 2. Now we're going to do it downwards. Palms of the hands reach back, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Another 8. It goes 8, 7. Keep the knees nice and soft for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And release and shake them down. Just swing those shoulders back to come back up to standing. Okay, we're going to take that arm all the way up to the sky, and we're going to see if we can reach that thumb to tap the shoulder blade behind me. Soften those knees, hand on the other hip to make sure you're feeling nice and square, keeping that elbow tall in line with that ear as much as possible, and reach. Here we're really working that tricep here to really pull up, trying to keep the shoulder down. It's going all the way to 16. We've done 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Another 8, 8, 7, 6, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Reach it down, take it back to that hip line. Thumb is just lining myself in that parallel line here, so lifting it off as high as you can, and I'm going to reach it back, working that tricep again, really pulling it back. Oh, I can really feel that. For 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Another 8. Here we go. That's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, rotate that shoulder, rotate the elbow, swing the whole arm to take the other arm up. Here we go. Hand on the hip, drop down in those knees, tummy in, tailbone under, and get that elbow in line with the ear to reach it up. And 2 and 3, reach 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Another 8. It goes 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Take it down, scoop it behind you, line it up, thumb on that hip line, then lift it away. Try to keep the shoulder down. There's a slight tilt forward, tummy's in, and we reach it back, working that upper arm. You can close that thumb to the hip line to tap to make sure you're in line if you want to, or just keep it in front if you really feel that you can feel that position is a parallel line. Keep it going. That's 8. Another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 and 3 and reach and scoop it down. Rotate that shoulder, rotate that elbow, rotate the whole arm, and give yourself a really deserved cuddle, wrapping those hands with the elbows lifted around the body, creeping back behind the shoulder blades with the in-breath, and on the out-breath we're going to keep the hands there and drop it down to stretch out the top of that back, just holding it there. And then I'm going to just gently sweep those hands to stroke my head over 4 times, leaving the hands behind on the last one, clasping the hands there, stretching through to just lengthen and stretch there, and then lifting, releasing those arms, reaching them forward, shaking them down, and peeling myself up. Now don't forget, if you enjoyed that video, give it the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.